Hello everybody. Our family is now back on Long Island. We've been here for about a week, and in about 10 days we're going to be shipping back off to Nigeria. We are staying here on Long Island with our friends Jim and Jen Von Ive, and they've allowed our family to come and join their family, who they've also got 6 children, and Jen's parents are also staying here, so we have a nice cozy house with 17 people, and we're just having a lot of fun. Many of you know that the main reason we are here in the United States this time was so that we could go to Hannah's wedding, and I've included some pictures and a short video below this one on our website, so you can look at that also. Just as a recap of this trip, you'll remember that Jillian and Emily actually came here about 6 months ago, and they were staying with my parents in Colorado. They left in February, and then Cindy and the other children came to New York in April, and Cindy was able to visit a couple of churches, and she also went to the annual convention for the Fellowship of Christian Assemblies. That's the denomination that our church belongs to. And while she was here for a month, I was still back in Nigeria working with our school. And then finally in May, I came back to join Cindy and the younger children, and almost immediately we jumped into our annual missions convention that our church holds here on Long Island. And then after that, started heading west towards Seattle. And we stopped in a couple of places along the way. We spent a couple of weeks in Kansas. That's where most of Cindy's family lives. And we also spent a few weeks in Colorado, where my parents are. And of course, it was nice to reunite with Jillian and Emily. And then we headed out to the wedding, spent a couple of weeks in Seattle. And then that was just a few weeks ago. And here we are, back on Long Island, getting ready to go back to Nigeria. A lot of our family and friends like to know that when we come to the United States, that it's not just all work and no play. So as usual, as we're driving around, we got to do some fun things. Of course, just visiting family and friends is good in itself, and people treat us so nicely, and we have a lot of fun with them. But in addition to that, when we were staying with my parents, we were very close to Rocky Mountain National Park, and we took the children up there several times. Cindy and I also went up on a special day where we climbed Long's Peak. That's the tallest mountain in Rocky Mountain National Park, just a little bit higher than Pikes Peak. And we've included a little video of that below, that if you want to watch the documentary on that. Also, from the trip from Seattle back to New York, we were going through some places where we'd never been before. So we were able, for the first time, to visit Yellowstone and Mount Rushmore and a few other places. The children were able to get Junior Ranger badges from 8 different locations. And another miscellaneous thing that we did while we were here in the States was to do some investigating for Jillian's future college. She's going to be coming back to the U.S. within the next year to be going to college, so we were trying to prepare as best as possible for that. Our family has 6 areas that we request that you pray for us. And the first area is simply for health and vitality over the next couple of weeks as we transport our family and our belongings from New York to Nigeria, and then from the airport is still another 10 hours to our house. It takes a lot of strength, and there's a lot of logistics that go into that. The second area that we would like you to pray for is the area of finances. And we've been incredibly blessed this year, and we thank the Lord for His provision. And we know that He's used the generosity of a lot of you guys to provide so many great things for us. But as we're getting ready to go back to Nigeria, we are buying a lot of supplies and looking over the next few years of things that we might need, and we don't really have the finances for those. I've included a separate video below this one that you can look at to get more details. The third area of prayer is to continue to pray for Jillian. As I said before, she has less than a year, or about 1 year, before she goes to college, and she has a lot of decisions and preparation that she needs to make in that area. The fourth area of prayer is not for our housing situation, We've been staying in the same house rent-free for almost 4 years now, and it's been an incredible blessing for us. The owner of that house potentially needs to use that house for something else, and so it's very possible that in the next few months we're also going to have to find another place to stay. The fifth area that we are requesting prayer for is that God would give us a very strong vision and passion to minister to the Nigerians as we go back. We are completing our 10th year in Nigeria, and we want to go back full of energy and passion, and also be looking forward to how God is going to use us in following years as well. And then the sixth area that you can pray for us is actually praying for Nigeria, but one of the challenges they've really had there lately is the economy. And we know people who have personally been affected, and some of them are having a hard time eating 3 square meals a day. And it also affects us in our school because a lot of our activities do require finances, and we do expect the Nigerians to also make contributions towards that. And as the economy gets worse, it just makes it harder and harder for the Nigerians to participate in the activities that we have. As we round up this newsletter, I just want to encourage you to look at the videos and the pictures below. I've included, as I said, a video for Hannah and the wedding pictures. I've also included the video that explains more about our financial situation and how you can make contributions. And also another video, probably more for the people in New York, is we have a lot of people request how they can help us in other non-financial ways. And you know, so we have some things that people that are here on Long Island helping us to make the preparation to go back to Nigeria. There's some things that that they can do here, so people have requested that, so I put that in a separate video as well. Feel free to watch those, whichever ones you're interested in, and thank you for watching this. God bless you.